Well, hello there. My name is Prospector Todd, and you're listening to the Digging Deep podcast, where we talk about the fun facts of mining. For instance, the first metals to be unearthed were actually copper and gold. The luck of the Irish is an old mining term, and gold is so elusive that upwards of 80% of the world's gold hasn't even been discovered yet. I would love you to please meet my co-host now.
Hello! My name is, I guess, Prospector Darren. And I will be playing Miner Seltra, the Drow Artificer.
Yeah, in the case that I'm Prospector Brittany, playing Laurel, the half-elf paladin.
Well, hi. My name is Becca, and I'll be playing Mavari, the Tiefling Sorcerer. You won't catch my ass dead in a mine.
Well, hello. My name is Tirani, and I will be your mineral expert on this expedition today.
Today we're gonna do a quiz over something that personally I'm not a fan of, but it seems like everybody fucking loves it, so that's fine. Today we're gonna do a quiz over Baldur's Gate 3. Which character are you? So, Dylan, if you're ready.
Can we get Scratch the dog?
I did love that dog.
That's the only character I care about right now.
Is that because you're being accosted by dogs? All right, Dylan.
All the time.
At what time do you usually wake up?
Sleep. I haven't heard of it.
Oh, I didn't even know that was a fucking option. I just thought you were
Yep.
making a funny joke. My bad.
I mean, late to annoy everyone around me is pretty good, but
That's fair. All right, Darren, what is your greatest fear?
I'm gonna go with your mom, ha ha ha, got him, but honestly, the past few months have been a lot for me.
Wow.
Because that's true.
There is a lot to unpack in that fucking sentence. Who's
But they
next?
don't have heights or spiders on there.
Brittany, pick a wizard from the Cool Wizards folder.
Huh. I think if I'm looking at this image correctly, I think hitchhiking frickin' Gandalf is pretty neat.
I don't even know what's going on there.
Yeah, I feel like I need some context for this one. But then again, there's that wizard that has a horse hitched up to a plank of wood, and he is surfing upon it. But I
I
think
like the
hitchhiking
skateboarding
Gandalf speaks a little more.
You know what? You're not wrong. That's a lot going on there. Becca, let's say someone has wronged you. What's your response?
I was already making their life hell, and now I have a reason. Great.
Yeah, that's fair. James, how do you imagine your death will be like?
Dying for the sake of others, sacrifice is the purest form of glory.
All right, Dylan. Somebody asks you for a favor. It's only a minor inconvenience for you.
you assume people trust me like that?
When you're right, you're right. Oh. Darren,
Mm-hmm.
on a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you respect authority? Some of these are funny.
I'm gonna go. How much? These are big jumps. Go with the first one. 5 to 10. These rules were set for a reason. Because I do believe that, but it's more on the 5. I don't trust authority that much, but some rules are there for a reason.
You daggum right. Rules are important. Brittany, pretend your husband's not here. Do you have anything to hide?
Just Death and Darren.
No. I try to hide my mistakes.
That's fair. We all do. It's fine. Becca.
Yeah.
Oh shit, this is a good question for you. How comfortable are you in the wilderness?
I used to go camping every summer when I was younger. Because that is true. Would I go
Yeah.
outside now? No.
Why not?
That was a lot.
Outside's the bad place.
Yeah, but I got bit by a horsefly the other day and I'm not a fan.
Ooh, those things are big.
Yeah.
Hey, James.
What's up?
Are you scared of the dark?
Quickly. A bit, but I can handle it, I think, because stub toes hurt.
Dude, those are just fucking facts. That's funny.
That's what your pinky toes are for, finding the furniture.
Oh, no.
That's the only thing I really fear in the dark, but they really sting.
It's very true, and you're 100% right. Dylan, something has left a cut on your skin.
I hate all of these answers, I'm going to say.
Mm-hmm.
Because none of them are just like, damn it. It's fine, I'll manage.
That's a very strange question.
It'll only be the 900th one that's appeared on me randomly.
When you get to 1,000, then you should worry. Darren, this one's weird. It just says pick one. Oh gosh. There's a bunch of old paintings.
I like the one that looks like a volcano, but it might just be because the colors are blown out.
I thought it was a volcano, so good job. I agree with you. I don't know if it's right, but it feels right. Oh, son of a
It
bitch.
looks like Welcome to Pompeii.
Oh. Don't worry, you only have to come there once. Brittany, you get another picture one. It says pick one. And there are 4 more pictures. I feel like these are famous paintings I've seen somewhere.
Well, the top right one is Lucifer.
He ain't wearing no name badge, you don't know that.
No, I actually do know that painting, though.
Sorry.
I like the first one, the lady in armor.
That's fair. I believe he agrees. Becca, son of a bitch. These are really good for podcasting. Pick a picture. There's 4 pictures. A Matrix-looking tree, a normal-looking tree, a lady talking to a guy who doesn't give a fuck while he's laying down, and then 2 ladies that are sitting on some celestial shit. One's on a cloud, and one's on like a crescent moon, maybe? I don't fucking know.
The god ladies sitting on random shit.
James, the fuck? Where do you go to escape it all?
Home. Wherever that is.
Yeah, I like how they separated that. Alrighty. Oh no. Becca, you're gonna really like this because you are a little fan of the game. You got Halson.
Fair, man. There's no
What?
need to feel down.
I love Halson. He's such a good companion.
He
Especially in
is.
Act 3, he gets a little crazy, but it's fine. That's what happens when you take the druid out of the wild.
Do you want to read the description it gives?
I can, yeah. Nothing in this world can surprise you anymore. Trees are burning as the thunder hits them, splitting them apart, and you stand there. You're safe from thunder. You want to extend that safety to others. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. Doing the right thing is a fool's errand, and you're willing to try. I am not. The rest of everybody else is, though.
Can I stab Halson?
Why would you do that? He's nice.
I mean, That's
mean,
a lot of muscle to try to stab through.
I cut Gale's hand off.
Why?
That's fair.
I wanted to.
Dark
like
Age is a great playthrough.
Huh.
I also threw Shadowheart into the ocean, so that was funny.
I'm not sure therapy can help you. I think that ship has sailed.
Note to self. Don't play Baldur's Gate with Dylan.
I mean, I think that's a note to everybody's self.
So there you go. You guys are a beautiful druid. Congratulations.
Thank fuck. My name is Becca, and you're listening to the Dungeon Speak podcast.
So, here are some things that happened previously on the Dungeon Speak podcast. The party left the Maklassos forest with a mission from Phoebe to align the Spartans with the Titans. The party took a detour after a dark elf, twisted into a demon, kidnapped Sautra and sent him to another plane on accident. The party was able to find and rescue Sautra with the help of another party from a land called Faerun and a messenger of the gods named Aela. After a very long and brutal fight, the party was able to overcome the demons and dark elves in order to leave Athens with Sautra. The party then headed to Delphi with the cart that no longer functions automatically, with Laurel, Geniel, Bloutz, and LFD all chipping in to tow the cart. On the way there, they stopped in the rot of some security, where Aela showed the party her family home, a one-bedroom cottage made of wood with a giant tortoise outside, a single cooking pot that Tyr made use of, and unreadable letters that Sautra learned about privacy over. The party went to bed, everybody talking, just letting some personal things out. But this morning, when you guys wake up, you see that Aela is no longer there.
Do you think? Hey, I think we're down somebody.
What?
I mean, the place isn't that big.
What do you mean we're down somebody?
Where's Ayala?
What? Oh, I'm just like bleary-eyed looking around. What? Wait. Oh, get up. Ayala? Ayala?
There was like a little building we stayed in, and then there was like an outside we could go to, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm gonna walk outside to see if she's out there.
You do not see her. You only see the tortoise. If you would like to roll perception.
Show.
Bow show?
Bow show.
Alright.
9.
You barely even notice the tortoise.
That's fair.
I'm gonna go outside myself, and then can I, do a perception check?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, cool.
You go out there and Mavari's like rubbing sleep out of her eyes still.
Alright. No, we're all still waking up. Great. Ooh, 21.
So yes, you do not see Aela. You kind of notice as you walk out the door that her little booties, or her sandals that had the little wings on them, left a weird trace in the dust that was left behind, because it was more like blowing it away like a small mini fan. But as you get outside, you see that trace is no longer there, and the shimmer that you noticed in the air before, now you're kind of looking around and looking to see where she went. You're looking off in the distance of the forest that surrounds the small cottage. You see that the shimmer actually makes kind of a dome over this place.
Did she leave? She leave us in here? Mavari?
Yeah.
I think Ayala just left.
That really sucks. And like Movari will reach down and touch the friendship bracelet. I was really
Yeah.
starting to like her.
Yeah. She was great. I mean, she did say that this was all kind of temporary. When she got called, she had to go.
She brought a nice energy to the group that we didn't already have.
Oh yeah, so
Yes,
much.
I believe that's called positivity.
Yeah.
Is there any possibility that somebody else was here? We have had that occur. Was she alone when she left? I don't.
I mean, I don't see
don't
any
do tracking.
signs of a struggle, no other tracks. I think that she, duty called, I think. I just kind of wish she, woke us up and told us she was leaving.
No shit. I had a few things I wanted to discuss with her.
I would have liked to have given her a hug. Wished her good luck. Well, at least she's safe. At least she's fine. And I guess it was just a little too good to last. All right. Well, I look at the turtle and I pet him. What's our next move? I guess we're just gonna keep on keeping on, or
Athens, I believe, is our next stop.
yep. All right then.
Anybody know how far out we are? I don't think
No.
it's more than a few days.
I honestly haven't a clue. Our only guide is gone. Oh, hey, I would have known.
I mean, y'all were given directions, but alright.
We're going back to Delphi. We know how to get there from Athens. It's not
No,
like
I
it's
thought-
not a road we haven't traveled.
I thought we already went to Delphi.
No. Y'all have gone one day.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
We have not hit Delphi yet.
Oh,
No.
well then we're headed to Delphi. We know exactly where we're going.
Yes.
I
Okay.
meant the number of days, but...
Hmm?
I meant the number of days, but...
Well,
Do we remember how long it took us to get to Athens before?
Yes. It took you roughly 5 days to get there.
And now we're pulling 2 carts, which makes us slightly slower, correct?
Well, it did, but the way that you guys have decided to deal with it, with Bloutz and Laurel switching out, and Ginyel helping while they switch out, and LFD pulling Teddy, it keeps you guys at a normal pace.
Okay. So we have 4 more days of travel.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Don't worry, you're making good progress.
It's only been 3 episodes.
what's an episode? All right, let's Yeah.
It's something we keep having.
It's a bookmark time between each person breaking down.
Oh, wow, we have a lot of episodes if that's the case.
Mm-hmm.
Laurel has the most episodes.
Yeah. Hey, wait a minute. Okay, all right, haha. Let's have an old emotional Laurel and forget I'm
OT to the key.
I think that's your own fault.
Okay, look, I beat myself up enough. Can we not pile on?
Onto the road.
Yeah, let's go.
Seltra, hug her quickly.
What? Oh, yeah. I mean, if he wants to hug me.
I mean, I'll just give Laurel a hug. We can leave though. I don't understand why we can't do that too.
Yeah,
I
I would
don't
like
feel
to
like-
get
I
out of
don't-
here and get on the road.
I don't see why these are mutually exclusive.
We were piling onto her. I thought we should start with the lightest one.
With our current condition, I will not be fixing breakfast. We're gonna have to go with iron rations this morning.
No, that's fine. I totally understand.
No facilities to really work with much.
You did very well with the little stove pot last night.
And it'd be half the day to get finished again, so...
Do you guys want berries?
Sure, I'll take a berry.
Wait, how old are those?
Oh, I'll make some right now.
Oh, okay, good. They're all right. Cool. You can just-
Ooh, I actually thought that was wine in form.
I guess I'll use a first level spell, so I'll cast Good Berry.
Ooh.
That is a good use of it at the very start of the day.
Yep. 10 good berries. Everybody gets one.
Yay.
These ones are shaped like cherries
Ooh, yay.
and are slightly spicy for some reason.
Oh.
Like you put a little bit of tahini on a cherry.
It's actually not a bad idea.
Alrighty.
It almost tastes like Dr. Pepper.
Oh, that's rough.
Try to cut out the dark stuff. Anyway.
Alright.
Blouse.
Oh.
Who's pulling first?
He's just gonna grab the rope. I'll go first.
Alrighty. I will take the second half of the day then.
Cool. And he and Genya will pull.
All right.
Who's got the whip?
You
We're
hit
not-
me, I stab you.
We're not whipping Blouse.
That's a fair trade.
Get in the cart here.
What are y'all's shifts again? Was it 1 hour or 2 hours on and off?
I think it was 2, like switching.
I think that was the case.
Hmm.
We ride.
Sorry, I was looking over notes
You're all right.
that me and Miranda had for her little cottage. I mean, sure, none of it affected any of you. You should be all right.
Would she leave IEDs in here or something?
I know, right?
What the hell?
I think
Highly
the only thing affecting
radioactive.
the rest
No.
of them is mental anguish that they lost a friend.
Yeah,
But-
exactly. Like the emotional.
Emotional landmines. Ah, got it.
So
Emotional.
there was actually blessings and spells on that place. That was the shimmering that I talked about many, many times, but nobody picked up what I was putting down. So that shit is.
Oh, we thought it was more magical girl bullshit.
It's okay. So you guys get back on the road. So Gignell and Bloutz are first. So Dylan, you want to go ahead and lead out a 1d100?
Oh boy, do I!
Yep. See how this first leg of the journey goes.
Oops, I accidentally got a funny period in the front. 49.
A 49.
Holy crap. Oh. D100, I'm a dumbass.
That's all right. So with the weather changing, it is moving some of nature around. There are animals who are moving south. There's a colder breeze in the air, but it's nothing too bad. It actually doesn't get that cold. It's just nature doesn't really put up with the cold. They just leave. But other than noticing the movement of seasons, not much really happens. If you want to go ahead and switch out with Laurel and get her going. Do you want to take a break or have a lunch or anything or do any kind of sightseeing, or do y'all just want to go?
Yeah. It's only been
Unless
an
there's
hour.
something interesting.
Eh, it's
Well, I'm going to move more than an hour. Like, we're going to move into afternoon and then evening, so. But, you know, you have the coastline to your south. Not everybody can see it. Some people don't really have that great of sight. But, like, Tyr, if he wanted to, has his pseudo-dragon that he could see through its eyes. Or some of you who can just naturally see really far, like Mavari, could see the coast and the sea to the south of you as you roll past. There is mostly flat grasslands that you're moving through now, with on a main road going from Athens to Delphi, with roads branching off to the north and south of it. But for the most part, it's a lovely ride, and it's a pretty view. Nice cool air, good temperature. Brittany, do you want to go ahead and do the afternoon D100?
Indeed, I can. Oh, 9.
A 9. Okay. You know, you guys don't have to go hard every time, but I like how there's no in between you. You either get really good or you get really soft. So, Brittany, if you would please, roll a 1d10.
That is a 6.
A 6. Alrighty. Alrighty. If you would please roll a 1d10.
A 1.
Brittany,
Yeah.
if you would please roll a 1d6.
Alrighty. 4.
A 4. Okay. Cool. So here's how this goes. You guys are traveling west down this road. Again, with the sea to your south. And Laurel, as you're walking, or dragging this cart behind you, you see to your north a little bit, these green creatures come out. And they look very demonic in nature as they come out of the trees, slowly raising these like double bows, these long bows with 4 arms. It looks like they have 2 bows, one in each hand, that are right beside each other. So it's a little strange. And then at the same time, along the south side, coming around some trees, you see a creature that you've ran into before. It is a very, very large, I believe you knew that it was called a sphinx. And it has the head of a humanoid with the body of a lion. And it is easily about 23 feet tall. And the demons to the north of you are roughly between 6 and 7.5 feet tall. But they look very like gangly and skinny.
I'm going to stop the cart. Hey, we've got company.
Would you actually do me a favor?
Of course, kick like the cart. Everybody out.
She yells, "Everybody out!" as you roll for initiative. So, what are your initiatives? Sautra,
23.
Blouts,
9.
oof, Mavari.
18.
You got it. I forgot to roll for her. Tyr.
19.
Nice.
Might be an all-time high.
Laurel.
19 as well, but I have a dex of 0.
Tyr, what's your dex?
2.
Oh, hey, alright. Good job, sir. Alrighty. Good job, everybody. You have done so well. So, as she says this, and you get out of the cart, Sautra, you see the 4 skinny, lanky, bow-wielding, green-skinned demons to your north, and then down the road a little bit to your west. I say a little bit, but let me actually give you some footage here. Roughly about 110 feet to your west is the Sphinx, and then about 50 feet to your north is the bow-wielding demons. What would you like to do?
And the
Sphinx.
Well, I'm not going to, mostly because I'm pretty sure we've seen one of those before. But we've also seen
Yeah.
demons. So I'm gonna go ahead and saunter. Oh yeah, last time the Sphinx gave us something cool. I'm gonna go to the opposite end of the cart. Hold on, how much movement would that take? That's Laurel. How much movement would that take? I was here, 15 feet. I'm gonna go ahead and go, up to this tree, and then I'm gonna take a shot at these poachers with my bow.
Mm-hmm.
No, just the ruler, please. Thank you. No. All right, whatever. I got 120 feet. I'm fine.
Alright, so you go behind the tree and then make the shot, or you take the shot and then go behind the tree?
I'll take the shot and then go behind the tree.
There we go. Okay. So you got 3
not
up
really.
front with one kind of linking a little bit back behind. You kind of hit the one mostly out the front.
I'm gonna go ahead and that cluster of 2.
Mhm.
I'm gonna. Oh wait, no, I'm gonna shoot the guy on the furthest right. the guy who's kind of back a little bit.
Alrighty.
The first hit, the 22,
That'll hit.
and the 25.
That'll hit.
All right. That's 20. That's 19 for the first hit, and then 19 for the second hit. So 38 damage.
That is a lot of damage. They don't look like they can take a lot of hits. That actually caused him to bleed pretty profusely. You can see his black blood coming out of his skin quite quickly.
Let me see. Can I do as a bonus action? Want to see me get my braces tightened? Nothing right now because I didn't cast Branding Smite first, so that'll be the end of my turn.
Alrighty. Don't worry, you don't need it. But that guy, it is his turn, and he is going to shoot back at you. I'm going to give you +2 to your AC
Okay.
for being behind the tree. It's possible I couldn't remember what it was. Alright, so you see him pull these arrows back with his long, lanky arms, and then fire both of the bows at once.
Oh,
Yeah. So that is a 20 to hit and then a 12. So with your AC +2, does the 20 hit?
let me see. Can't use the shield. So the 20 would hit, but I will use the shield spell, boosting my AC to 24.
Okie dokie. So one of them just kind of goes wide, and the other one just barely glances past the tree, but you cast the shield spell, and it just kind of bing goes off the force around you. After that, Tyr, it is your turn. You see the Sphinx. You see these demon-wielding bows to the north. That's not how I meant to say it, but it's fine. What would you like to do?
I will step slightly forward and get in front of Razmi so that she doesn't take any crazy shit. And give them an old-fashioned wizard fireball on number 2.
Oh, dear me. Now, you have started gaining a reputation about being upset when creatures pass your saves. I want to note that they are lanky and wielding bows, and it's a dex save.
That's because my save is 18 and just about 3/4 of them get out of it.
I just wanted to note that before I make this roll. So, is this your final answer?
Do 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 do.
All right. Demon number 1, 24. Demon number 2, 23. Demon number 3, a 10. Demon number 4, a 23.
Well, you got one.
Well, they all take half
I
damage.
got them all. They all take half.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about normal.
Except they all have evasive.
And they're all
Wait, do they?
resistant to fire.
Actually.
It'd be about right. Alrighty, for that one singular little demon who's way too bow related, 25 damage.
Actually, that is the one that Seltra had already laid into.
So hopefully he'll explode and be cooked for dinner.
Well, here's the thing. You know how somebody joked about them being resistant to fire?
Great.
As the fire curls over them, and you do see them duck away, kind of shielding themselves reflexively, you do see that they kind of lean back a little bit and look at each other and smile and raise their bows again, as the fire doesn't do as much damage as you thought it would.
Oh well, 25. Take your damage as you see it. I don't know what their resistance is. Or possible immunity in this case.
Well, Mr. Scholar, do not forget that knowledge checks are a bonus action.
Yeah, well, I don't have anything better to do, so bonus action it is.
Do you want to do that?
Sure.
Okay. What skill would you like to roll to learn about them?
Arcana.
I want you... Arcana. Okay. Go ahead.
Arcana is 18.
All right, sir. You know what? I will give you 3 things Would you like to know what their strong saves are? Resistances, immunities, condition immunities, damage immunities, their senses. What do you...
Saves, immunities, and a special ability.
There's a lot. Or, I'm sorry, there's not a lot. There's a few good special abilities. But I'm going to give you the one that I think you'll care about the most. So resistances. They are resistant to cold, fire, lightning. Immunity.
Fuck.
Everybody look at Darren. They're immune to poison. Wait. Shit. What did you ask for again?
Saves, immunities, special ability.
Okay. Thank God. I was like, wait, did he say... Alright, I said that wrong, but it's fine. Their special ability. You've seen a lot of creatures, and you didn't come down here until after this whole demon thing started. So you had some time to research and watch. And some of the scouts you saw looked like this. Tall, skinny, dexterous creatures wielding bows. But you saw them using a spell that you have heard of. You saw them being able to go up to mountaintops and down from them using Dimension Door, seemingly at will.
Make sure everybody heard that they can do Dimensional Door and they're resilient to most elements.
Alright, so you tell everybody that they can do Dimension Door and they're resilient to most elements. Alright. After that, Laurel, it is your turn. I'm going to say, as everybody was climbing out of the back of the cart, you are unstrapping yourself from the cart, so you are free of it to do as you please.
Okay, I do have a question. Because I could have sworn that there was a length to my frenzied leap. Like, how far do I leap? It actually doesn't say. So, is there like a distance, or is it just I just jump on him when I reach him?
So I think it was based off of your actual jumping. I don't remember what it is right now. Hold on, I'm trying to... Yeah, so as long as you move at least 10 feet, then you can jump at a distance of...
We're talking about a long jump. It's a number. If you move at least 10 feet, it's a number of feet up to your strength score.
That's right. Okay, yeah. So you can move up to 21 feet. Well, 20.
Okay, so I can move my full 40 and then frenzied leap onto number 3, easy,
Yes, ma'am.
as a bonus action. Okay, cool.
You will. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a free shot to say you can see that he looks almost dead. I don't know if you want to just start on him, but
Yeah, no, I will. It's really just to get me there,
fair enough.
more than anything. So I will rush forward to just freaking, I don't know, Hulk leap onto this individual. For the sake of the story, can he make me a strength check, please?
A lot of demons that you have come in contact with were quite intimidating in their own right. But as you run up and leap at this thing, you see its eyes grow wide as its skinny ass is holding this bow. And you think, that's fear, you see. Oh, he rolled good though. That was a total of a 20.
Oh, wow. Okay, cool. No, he's able to keep from being not prone, but I mean, I don't know if it's going to save him from...
No. I'm going to say he holds up his bow as he kind of braces himself for you, and he's just barely able to stand, as I'm sure this one hit is going to knock him the fuck out.
Yeah. 27 for a claw.
I forgot to tell you what he's wearing. So these guys are wearing almost no armor. You can see just leather straps holding their bow so that they can move more easily and run quickly. Yeah, that hits. You think his AC is very, very low.
well, if that's the case, then I'm going to wait. Okay. Because you said that his HP is already really low, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's 11 for the first hit damage. Is he still up?
Yeah.
Okay.
You break through his bow as you swing down on him, clawing across him, breaking his collarbone and part of his ribs as he looks like he is barely standing.
Right, then let's see what this will yield me. A 20 to hit,
Yes, ma'am.
and that's 19 damage.
This is such an overkill. So what does it look like as you bat this guy just out of your way?
Like freaking, like a backhand and like breaking his neck, like sending him flying.
All right. So you backhand this dude into the afterlife. As number 3, yeah, he's super dead.
And then I turn to 2. I still have 2 more attacks in me.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, so then that is... Nope, that's not correct. There we go. That's a 27.
Oh, yeah, that'll hit.
For another claw, and then up down 12 for the bite.
A 12 to hit?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, yeah, that actually misses. So I just expected him to die here.
That's alright.
Do you speak Abyssal, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. So as you go to swing down him after you backhand his friend, you hear him just go, "Oh shit."
I speak back in Abyssal. Oh shit, indeed. That's 15 slashing damage for the claw.
Yeah. Eyes wide, he takes all of that damage. Is there anything else?
That's it.
All right. Well, that's all. Mavari, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Stuff.
Oh.
So I'm gonna come around the cart this way, like
Wait.
peek. Well, I guess there's nothing there anymore.
Yeah, that's where Laurel was. This is
Yeah.
where Teddy used to be.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I can hit 2 of them.
Are you gonna hit Laurel?
Yeah.
You know, all these jokes hurt, but I still make them. That's how bad I am at making choices.
I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt, and I'm going to use my bonus action, or I don't remember if it takes a bonus action, but I'm going to twin spell it.
No. It's free.
Okay.
It's like a free action, basically. So you're hitting the front, the one that... Oh, wait. Who are you hitting?
I'm gonna hit. I'm gonna hit the ones that haven't really been attacked yet. 4 and 1.
Okay. So the one way past Laurel, kind of in front of her, and then the one to her left. She's right up to this kind of triangle of them. Okay.
Yeah, these 2. 1 and 4. I can hit them.
Yes, ma'am.
And...
Well, I'm saying that because the people listening can't hear these 2. Or
Oh,
can't
right.
see.
Yeah. How did we... For Twin Spell, do I have to roll 2 attacks? I can't remember how we set it.
I do not remember how we set in stone how we're going to do it. So let's pretend that stone was skipped over a lake, and let's do it again. How do you prefer to do it?
It's up to you. I'm lazy,
Great.
so I would prefer 1 roll, but it's your choice.
Do 1 roll. Fuck it.
Okay. 22. Accidentally backed out. And that was at first level, because I didn't want to blow all my fucking source points.
That's fair. 22 will hit both of them, yes.
Okay, did they share damage?
Is that how you want to do it?
Sure.
Okay. Yes, they share damage.
19 points of radiant damage.
Oh, shit. Okay. So these guys have already been hit by that fireball. But they take this 19 points of radiant damage. And they both have advantage against them on the next attack. Both of them. So, thank you, Mavari. I'm really glad you're here.
You're welcome. That's the end of my turn. Oh, wait, no, I want to duck back around the cart. I want to get back into cover.
No, it's fine. Hang out out there.
I have archers are spooky. I have memories.
I have no idea what you're talking about. It's gonna be fine. So, out of the trees behind you. No, I'm just kidding. It was funny to me. All right.
That was the end of my turn. I don't know if that's what you were waiting for.
No. Here's what sucks about the random encounter table. Is I have to quickly read over their spells and decide what I want to do. Okay. Oh, that's fun. Okay, let's do that. What's the range? Oh, 500 feet. Okay. So, this Sphinx slowly walks up to the middle of the road and then just kind of stands there before looking around at the demons, the party, the werewolf, the tiefling, the drow, the elf, the dragon, and it lets out this really deep roar that you're going to imagine happens right now. Okay, good. And I would like everybody to please make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, fuck me.
Meh.
Wow. I don't know how you guys did, but I rolled all fails. Hold on, let me get this.
Well, we don't really know how we did either until you tell us. So
That's fair. I just want to load this. Oh, yeah, that's fine. All right. So, how did you guys do?
9.
9.
I got a 21.
Wait, hold on. Let's go a little slower. Because I just realized that I should probably put rings on people so I can remember. All right. Blouts, you said you got a 9?
Yeah. Oh, shit, let me roll for Danielle. Danielle got a natural 20.
Very nice.
Hey, nice. Blouts, you are frightened.
Bastard.
That means, yeah. Tyr, how'd you do?
I also have a 9.
Oof, you are frightened. Mavari, how did you do?
15.
You are frightened.
Before you move on, Mavari, I'm going to use my favored by the gods and add a 2d4 to that.
I thought you got to re-roll. You get to just add 2d4?
Yeah, you can roll 2d4 and add it to the total.
Oh, both ones. Both ones.
5 extra points, so 20.
Mavari, you are no longer frightened.
Question. Under the same falling, I have magic resistance. I assume that's magical, or is that a physical effect?
Ooh. Hold, please. It's magical.
Cool. I will roll a second time.
Okay.
14, still favored.
Yes, sir. You are still frightened. Mavari, how does it look as she starts to feel fear and then overcomes it?
She'll take like a slight step back from the phoenix, but then feel like Phoebe's hand on her shoulder, and then the fear that she had is gone.
Imagine having a divine being as a best friend. I can't imagine that, but I bet it's nice.
Yeah.
LFD, how'd he do?
Oh, I didn't even roll for him because he's pulling the cart still. I didn't unhook him.
Oh, you just want to leave him there?
Yeah, I didn't even unhook him.
That's fine. Razmi got a natural 1.
Uh-oh.
Feels right.
She got the PTSD.
Yeah, she's been having some issues. Seltra, how did you do?
I got a 21.
Oh, so you are not frightened. Laurel, how did you do?
I got a 12, but I'm immune to being frightened.
Yeah, well, alright, fine. All of the demons in front of you, minus the dead one, you see that they're kind of shrinking back away from you, but then they hear this roar. You see them side-eye this Sphinx as they start to kind of decide where to go because they're afraid of you. and then they just heard this enormous roar come out from the middle of the road. So that's fun. Frightened. Let's talk about it. So when you are frightened, you have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls, while the source of your fear is within sight, and you can't willingly move closer to the source of your fear. But you can re-roll this save at the end of each of your turns. Next. Oh. It's the demon in front of Laurel. He is...
He could just make a smart decision. Just turn tail. Stand over him. Be wise.
If he had left, you would kill him. We both know it. Don't lie to me. He is going to look over his shoulder on both sides to see his kinfolk and decide to go ahead and shoot you. He raises his two bows with both of his hands out in front of him, and you see it shaking a little bit as he shoots with disadvantage because he's frightened. But you do notice that he seems to have experience in shooting with point blank range. Laurel,
Yes.
does a 7 hit?
No.
I rolled a 7 twice.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Just saying, Abyssal, you chose poorly.
He just kind of looks at you and then looks down. Agreed. Oh no. And that was all that was happened in his life. Razmi, with her natural 1, she goes back into the cart.
Smart.
She looks around. She looks down the street or down the road towards the Sphinx, looks at the demons, looks around her, looks at Seltra and says, "You got this," and then just hauls ass into the cart. And I will actually roll another wisdom save. That didn't make it. Alright. So, after that, Blouts, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
Ah, son of a bitch. Well, number 4, all the way funny number 75 feet away, it is glowing right now.
Yes.
From
you'll have
Funny
a
Mavari.
Yeah, you'll have a straight shot on him because of the disadvantage and then advantage.
So he is 75 feet away. I'm on Gentiel, who has 40 feet of movement. So I'm going to just.
I will say, Blouts will jump off Ginyel if Ginyel moves closer than 70 feet to the Sphinx.
Man, that. Well, there's nothing right on the cart's front, right?
No, there's nothing there. That was where the row was.
He could reasonably run forward, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that would be right there. So I'm gonna. So they kind of run up. Wants to try to avert his gaze. His eyes are dilated like a cat's right now because he has the funny dragon eye slits. And with a straight roll for the first attack, a bonus action, he'll cast Hunter's Mark on number 4 with a funny little red dragon.
Uh-oh.
And then he will, with his bow out, shoot.
Alright. He does look pretty hurt.
That's 12.
Unfortunately, a 12 will not hit.
Man, I'm rolling like shit today. And since the effect is worn off, I will have to roll with disadvantage.
Wait. What's the wording of Guiding Bolt? Here's the reason I'm asking. Is it the first attack or the first hit?
I think... Let me double check
The next attack roll.
Oh, shit.
So yeah, now he would have disadvantage.
Alright.
Well, it's already at a... What the fuck? Only Ganyel has rolled above a 10. So, that is it. That's the entire turn. I'm just going to Gideon's gonna take the dodge action, and Blotz is going to just sit there.
So, for those who don't know, Bloutz rolled a 12, 12, and 12. It's
What a
alright,
champ!
We
I'm
love you.
sorry.
Dang, dog, that's crazy.
What a legendary turn of 12.
That's pretty epic.
That is the highest roll I've had all day, though, so that's fun.
So these 2 arrows go flying by this demon. Oh, Bloutz, real quick, roll a wisdom saving throw.
I hope that the one spellcasting stat I'm good at rolls higher than a fucking 6. That's a 13.
Still frightened.
Yup.
Oh, buddy.
I am
Alright.
rolling like shit today.
So after your 2 shots, the demon you shot at has these 2 arrows fly by him, really, really close to hitting him. And then he looks afraid, but then looks back at you, realizes he wasn't hit, and actually takes 2 shots right back at you. But you can kind of see him glancing out of the corner of his eye towards this large sphinx. And he takes these shots also with disadvantage. Wow. That was actually a really good roll. So, with disadvantage, it was a natural 20 and then a 19.
Damn.
Yeah. So does a 24 hit?
I mean, it funnily would, but I'm not gonna let it.
You gonna do your wings thing?
Yeah.
What does that bump your AC up to?
25.
Oh, shit. Alright. What about this 1?
Dang,
I
that's
rolled a
crazy
natural
now.
one. Yeah.
It's
So-
too high, you'll have to roll again.
These wings come out and just like bounce his arrow away from you. And he looks afraid and shocked. And then his second arrow that he fires just goes flying out way away from you. And just up into the air. And after that... Oh, wait. Let me do his wisdom save. That is a fail. Great. After that, it is the other guy's turn. Who... I think Mabari is the only one who... Yeah, no, Mabari and the fireball have hurt him. Number 1. The one away from the other 3. More towards the woods. Oof. Man. Laurel, you see the one far off to your left go behind the one that you are currently attacking.
Mm-hmm.
And you see his hand light up kind of a bluish color. And he puts his hand on the other one's shoulder that you're in melee with. And he just kind of whispers to you in Abyssal. He says, "Surrender now, and your souls will live."
Is that a spell, or is he just telling me to surrender?
You don't feel like it's a spell. Do you want to say anything back right now? You don't have to.
Oh, stare at him.
Alright,
Stare at
Seltra.
him, my wolf eyes boring into him. You're
Word.
next.
Seltra, it is your turn. You can't really see what's going on behind Laurel too much because, no offense, but she's a thick gal. You can see she's in melee with one, and then there is one behind the one she's fighting, but you can't really see a lot of details. You do see one crumpled up on the ground. Its head looks unnaturally sideways. And then there's one off to the side who is pretty hurt.
One off to the side. Can I get a clear shot on him?
Yes, sir. Take one step
Alright.
to your left, take a shot, take a step back to the right, be behind the tree.
I'll jump to the left. Just a step to the left and a jump to the right.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And then I'll shoot him. Does a 30 hit?
Oh my god. Somehow it gets there.
Let's see what this damage do. Damn it, I forgot to do branding smite again.
You don't need it. 18
damage.
Wow. Hold on, wait. Let me go to his points. Oh, he's still alive. Okay. Yes, sir. That clips him real fucking hard. You just see his body jerk back, and he almost drops the bow.
I'm not good at witty comebacks, Seltra shouts. That's a natural 20. For 32.
Oh, I'm sorry. That doesn't hit his 14 AC.
8 plus 14 plus
I see where all the good rolls are going now.
Right?
Alright.
plus 2d6. That's 37 damage.
Jesus Christ. Do you have anything specific you want to say?
Just shoot him. And it's like his head just vaporizes and the rest of the body collapses to the ground.
Yep.
These are light arrows.
That's a pretty good comeback.
Yeah. Some people walk, some people talk.
I'm gonna take a combat roll behind the tree.
That's a pretty successful shot, so yeah, fair enough. Tyr, what would you like to do?
Is it possible to just go ahead and do the same as Seldra? Just pop his head.
Do you have a bow?
I will cast a firebolt that I'm going to use as a wizard, as a sage capability to twist to ice and hit his ass and see if he can resist ice too.
Which one?
One of them still standing.
Okay. Are you looking at the map?
Yep.
Okay, do you see what's going on right here? You are behind the cart, behind Laurel, behind like everything possible. So it would get...
Wave action.
Well, no, so if you go... You're not afraid, are you? Oh shit, you are.
Yes, I am. No getting closer to him.
So if you go right here, I'll give him a +2 to his AC. But other than that, you'll be good. You said fire bolt, right?
Yeah, it's a bolt,
Okay.
not a ball.
Alright. So yeah. So
Sorry, at that direction, I didn't see any shot that didn't revolve around getting close to the Sphinx.
yeah. So if you step about 10 feet to your right, you'll have a decently good shot behind Laurel to hit him.
Well, I will go with that then. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. So go ahead and take your shot.
Do I get disadvantage on him?
Oh fuck.
Or is it
Yeah.
just pure against the Sphinx?
Actually, you know what?
I understand the rules. I think it's just against the Sphinx.
No. It's while your target is in sight. So if you actually go, if you go behind the cart,
wagon?
yeah, he will actually not be in line of sight. So you will not have disadvantage on this.
Cool. I have a 20 attack.
So I did mention that he's tall, but the reason I'm saying he's not in your line of sight is because he's pretty far down the road. So he wouldn't exactly be.
Oh yeah, that's close to the range of that spell. Anything else? Or do I roll damage?
Well, you have to roll to hit.
I did, 20.
Oh, I didn't hear you say it. Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
20 will hit, yes, sir.
And the damage would be 11. Wow. Yeah, the rolls just keep coming.
Surprisingly, it looks like it hurts him a lot.
Well, it's not an immune element, so yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. You said ice, right? Or cold?
Yep.
I'm sorry. All right.
One of the
Laurel?
cool things of being a sage.
There's a few good things. Laurel, it is your turn. What do you do as you are presented with this terms of surrender?
Going to
Make
rip
that
through
bigger.
two in order to get through one.
As you start to rip through number 2 to get to number 1, the one who told you to surrender, you see his eyes narrow, and you see kind of a blue rectangle form under the ground, under both of them, and they both fall through it, and then it closes behind them, as they both seemingly disappear.
Why I oughta... Looking around frantically.
They were too far.
You're
For
behind the
me,
cart.
at least. That's what I was saying.
Frustrated.
Yes. Tyr, as you watch this happen, you go, oh yeah,
Dimension door.
yes. So unfortunately, they get away, and you've only used 2 feet of your movement. So you have everything else. You are not afraid. There's a large sphinx that you heard roar. What would you like to do?
I will. Oh God, that's actually quite frightening.
You'll probably have to set up a riddle.
I'm going to actually run back to the cart.
Mm-hmm.
And now we have another issue. And then I am going to... I'm trying to figure out how I can word this. You know what? I'm going to shout towards the beast.
Yeah, shout. Go ahead, shout.
In
Let it all out.
And so, just sort of shout towards the beast. Just a little skirmish. Just passing through.
I don't want you to take offense to this.
Here comes the
Would the werewolf please roll persuasion with disadvantage?
Alrighty.
I'm not discriminating, but at the same time I am. Because you are a large, frightening
Not
creature.
discriminating. I'm just being a little racist.
Yes.
I wouldn't think that a creature like that would ever be like freaking my. Okay, there we go. A creature like that would ever give me the time of day. Intimidated by me even in the slightest.
Well, no, this is persuasion.
I'm persuaded.
But you're not exactly a poodle.
Yeah, that's what I mean. What the fuck am I to him? Oh wow, huh? A tale of 2 16s.
All right. You don't see any visible reaction yet. After that, Mavari, what would you like to do?
This thing has just, like, screamed in our direction, correct?
I believe there's a difference between a roar and a scream, but yes.
I don't know. I don't want to step closer because it's scary. I also don't want to attack it because it could have just been roaring in general because of the other demons. I also look like a demon. I'm gonna step forward just a little bit. We mean no harm. We've come across your kind before. We just want to pass.
I always hate saying this to you. But would you please roll a persuasion check?
Yeah. Watch, it's gonna be bad.
Make a friend.
Natural
17!
1. Damn.
Make a friend. Yay.
Okay. Is there anything else you would like to do with your turn?
I don't want to provoke it by doing anything else. No. I will hold off.
All right. So, at the end of your turn, it slowly walks towards you with that lion body and the humanoid head. And you can see the thick mane of fur around its head kind of blowing sexually in the wind.
That's
Yes. And everybody who's feared is still feared. But he kind of says, huh?
Though we can make a roll because our turn it's ended our turn. So
No,
we
we're
should
still in
make a
combat.
roll.
But I appreciate your
Enthusiasm.
Yeah. So he says in this kind of deep, resonating voice, "Answer a riddle, and you may pass with a reward. But if you do not, then you will die. Or simply walk away with no reward and no punishment." And it looks like his paws are glowing. I'm gonna go with like a yellowish color. If everybody would like to say a one-word sentence as a response, I will give that to you. But it is just one word.
Sure.
Or, I'm sorry, one
Alright.
sentence.
Oh. What?
Alright. We'll solve
Yeah.
the riddle.
Riddles are fun.
Okay. So with his adorable 6-foot wide paws glowing this yellowish color, he says, "What always runs but never walks, often murmurs but never talks, has a bed but never sleeps, An open mouth that never eats.
Oh.
River.
I believe I know this one.
As soon as you
I agree
said
with Seltra. It's a
always
river.
runs but never walks, I was like, oh, it's a river.
I was sure when it got to the bed.
I
Is that our final answer?
Yes,
I
river.
think so.
yes,
Okay.
I believe it is.
Alrighty. That is the answer.
Wrong. It's a satellite. Then we all get
So-
obliterated.
His paws kind of explode this bright yellow color, slightly blinding for a second, as you see a hero's feast quickly form, faster than it normally is supposed to. You've seen it cast once before, or twice actually. You see he actually disappears, and you hear this loud clanking on the ground as a longsword is where he was, as he just vanishes in thin air.
I'm going to use my magic eyes to see if it's magic.
Did you do identify again, Seltra? If not, I'll cast it.
I can cast Identify.
So I
But,
think Juga should identify it before, if it's magical.
No, that was what I was doing, because I could use Detect Magic at will, because of my drow eyes.
What do your drow eyes see, Seltra?
I'm a little upset we didn't get to thank the creature before he
Is
vanished.
it always do this?
They never stick around when you get the answer right.
They,
Otherwise, it's all
They just
falls in
disappear.
vain.
I honestly think it may. I think it may be a pride thing. I don't think they want to be there.
Is that a pun?
It's for
Nice
dramatics.
one.
Oh shit, that's right. Lion prides. That was a
Yeah,
good one,
see?
Laurel.
He gets it. He gets it. They get
Well, if they're that powerful, thanks, sir. And Bavaria will walk towards the food and the sword that he left.
it. And
Boy, that's a visual I'll have to share with other champions in the future. Having a
Thank you.
good laugh with a werewolf staring at
Oh, suffice it to say, Blouts, you are no longer feared, and you are now out of combat. And you may eat the hero's feast.
Yeah.
I'll cast Identify while we're eating.
This definitely works since we skipped breakfast.
Nummy, nummy, num.
What do you mean? I gave you berries.
So
This is
y'all
just
have
better.
y'all have had this once before, but I will remind you. It cures all diseases and poisons, and you become immune to poison and being frightened. And you make all wisdom saving throws with advantage for 24 hours. And your hit point maximum is increased by 2d10, which Dylan will now roll.
Fucker.
No whammies.
Not bad. Alright, so y'all have plus 11 max hit points until afternoon tomorrow.
Very nice.
Now, Mavari,
Mm-hmm.
as you are the person to pick up the sword, I would like you to roll a 1d9.
Oh no.
Seltra, you could have been a little quicker about telling her it was cursed.
3.
Just going off of her luck.
So, Seltra, while you guys are eating and you're identifying it, I'm not sure anybody in this party can use it. It is a sword of answering. This sword specifically has an amethyst set in its pommel. You gain a +3 to attack and damage rolls with the sword.
Jesus.
In addition, while you hold the sword, you can use your reaction to make one melee attack against any creature in your reach that deals damage to you. You have advantage on the attack roll, and any damage dealt with special attack ignores any damage immunity or resistance the target has. However, you have to be considered lawful neutral in order to use the sword.
I don't think any of us can use it.
Nope.
The only one that I honestly would consider is Tyr. Because
I don't think Tyr can physically use it.
No, but he's the only one that's
Yes.
neutral and follows rules.
Oh, hold on. Genielle could use it.
That is pretty funny.
Dragon, let's do it.
So, for Becca's sake, is the sword completely useless unless you are not lawful neutral?
Yes.
Like, it doesn't have the +3 to hit or anything?
Nope.
Got it.
But it is worth probably around 36,000 gold.
Wouldn't it be nice if we saw merchants?
You did,
Yeah,
and you
wouldn't it be
threatened him.
great? I don't know what you mean. I never did that.
I know exactly what I mean because I made notes about everybody's alignments during that encounter.
I absolutely threatened that merchant because we hadn't seen all that nice people randomly on the road.
Mavari, you've never been a good aligned character. You're good. You're fine.
To be fair, I did buy a boat from him, so.
Yes, you lost alignment points and so did Laurel. Mm-hmm.
I bought a sketchbook.
I traded
So-
for a cool hourglass that I still have.
Mavari's
he got
gonna
a
walk
cool stick.
over and put the sword in front of Seltra to put in the bag.
Okay,
Not that I know anything about it, I just picked it up.
fair enough. It does appear that none of us can actually use this.
Is that something that
It's
Seltra
about-
would know?
Its magic is contingent upon a specific thing that none of us have.
He's the one who identified it. That's why he would know.
I meant like he would have a general understanding about our alignments.
Well, it's
That's why I phrased it the way I did.
yeah.
I don't know what alignment is, but I do know that we can't use it.
Someone who fights for neither good nor evil and follows laws. All right, Tyr, time to be a blade singer or whatever it's called.
That is indeed a thing. I just
I think
happen to
Dylan did
not
it.
be it.
Dylan, didn't you
mean
make
the
one?
Best. Yeah. It's a good wizard subclass.
If y'all don't mind too much, I will carry it at least until we go to sell it.
Okay, you can hold on
Shit.
to it. That way
Are
I don't
you
have to put it in
proficient
my
with it?
inventory.
Shit keeps jumping at me.
Do you know how to? I can teach you some techniques if you want to.
Actually, I do. I am an elf after all. Oh, that
Alright.
means nothing to y'all.
I mean, It means a little bit to me.
I'm half elf. My father was a.
You're not
Oh,
green.
Is that not a common thing?
Well, for me, yeah. I don't know about Seltra.
What, that we know how to use certain weapons?
Oh, I thought they meant the elf thing.
Yeah, I thought all elves could use bows and swords.
Oh no, that's specific elves. Drow can use rapiers and hand crossbows.
Well, that actually makes a certain amount of sense.
Actually,
Elves
it would
have a lot
almost
of
even
martial
out.
training.
because even though you're not proficient with it, you still get the +3.
And I have a racial that allows me to take any skill or tools
Yeah, that's not
and
cool.
pick a new one every day. So it'll just be longsword
No, it won't.
until we go to sell it, because it's not like I'm a
Come on,
frontline
you do.
fighter.
Are we ready to hop back in after we're done consuming food?
Yeah. Nice and full and feeling empowered. Heroic, even. Everybody in the car.
Everyone, let's go.
Exactly. And if we got
That's a good
leftovers, we're
movie.
bringing those too. You just take the tablecloth and just gather it all up in one
We
giant
make a bindle.
sack. Exactly, giant sack. Throw it into the back of the car.
And we're off.
On the road again.
I can't wait to get on the road again.
All right. So, after that, Laurel, you have done your turn. So you guys swap out again. And Bloutz, you are on point. Who would like to roll for the evening time?
Sure, as long as it's not Laurel.
Yeah, don't let me roll, please.
She is 50% of our encounters.
Do you want to? Okay, Tyr's doing it. That's what happens when you talk shit, I guess.
Yes, it is. 6.
well.
As bad as I've been rolling today, I should have just shut the fuck up.
Look like the shoes on the other foot now.
Looks like the foot's on the other shoe now.
I seem to have found a nail in my sandal.
Oh man.
James,
Mm-hmm.
would you please roll a 1d10?
4.
Would you please roll a 1d10?
Oh shit. 9. It's always disconcerting when the GM giggles.
Sorry. If you would please roll another 1d10.
4.
If you would please roll a 1d4.
2.
Okay. Alright. As you guys are going down the street and it's getting into evening time, the sun's starting to set and it's starting to get pretty dark outside. You guys actually see in front of you, and I'm going to say Blouts, you see in front of you, because he would notice this first, and then Laurel, because she's usually outside on top of the cart. In front of you, there's actually a fight happening. You can see that there's a very large plate-wearing Cyclops, and you can see they're swinging a large mace, and with their left hand, it looks like they're casting some kind of lightning spell. And then in front of him, or them, are two little fiery creatures that are on fire, and they have these long limbs, and they have like purple skin under this fire, and a face that just seems really long with no apparent mouth, and just two little holes that might or might not be nostrils at the end of this very long pointed face, and these two black just depth of eyes. Please roll initiative.
They seem kind of busy on their own. Think we could just putter past them?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Always an option.
Go around. Just, we won't
Ta-
impede.
Look at the road. Just take a right.
It's true. There is a crossroad in front of you. You have come up to an intersection. Saltra, what did you get?
21.
Tyr.
18.
Nice. Laurel.
12. 12. There we go.
Alrighty. Mavari.
19.
19. Not bad, madam. Well, alright. And Blouts.
I don't want to say it.
Natural 1.
11.
Oh. That's not bad.
I'm not rolling well tonight, apparently.
Yeah.
This sucks.
You're not last. So that should help you feel better. Alright, Seltra. You see, like he said, across from this intersection that you are at, you guys have gotten out of the back of the cart, and you see roughly about 130, 135 feet in front of you is this skirmish between this large Cyclops and these two little fiery creatures.
To the fire, I'll go ahead and use my bonus action to see if the fiery creatures are demons of some kind.
Okay. What would you like to roll? And so with knowledge checks, it doesn't have to be religion or arcana. You can actually just say, I want to do a perception check to see what I can about these creatures. I'm not saying you have to. I'm just, for other people who might not have something like that.
I will go ahead and use religion because I have a +8 on that as well.
That's a good idea.
16.
They are, in fact, demons. Yes, sir.
All right.
You said 16?
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to know the basics? Immunities and resistance?
Yeah, let's hit me with them basics.
All right. They are immune to fire and poison. They are resistant to cold and lightning. And non-magical attacks.
All right.
With that in mind, what would you like to do?
I will, what's it called? As I get out of the back of the car, I'll tell Tyr, hey, the demons are immune to fire and resistant to ice, so pick a different trick. And I'll run around. I'll run around to the front of the cart. I'll focus on the demons because we do know that there are such things as nice Cyclopses. So I'm gonna try and help the Cyclops out.
Those are children.
Damn it.
It doesn't matter. We know that there's a such thing. So instead
I'm not arguing.
instead of picking enemies with both, let's pick enemies with one, and then see if we have to be enemies with both.
That seems reasonable.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take 2 shots at the fiery boy to
Yes,
his
sir.
right. 16,
16 will hit.
and then a 21 for the second hit.
21 will hit, yes, sir. They don't, like the last ones, they don't seem exactly sturdy.
Yeah, Jesus. The first hit's 19 damage. The second hit is 22 damage.
Wow. That's a pretty palpable hit. He looks extremely hurt right off the bat.
That's my bonus action, my action, and my movement. And I already talked to Tyr, so all I'm gonna do is yell "Eat my dick" at the at the fiery demon.
Okay.
That's the end of my turn.
You see it looks towards you and smiles at that. Mavari, it is your turn. You are on the backside of this cart. On the other side of the road, you see the same thing. One of them gets hit pretty fucking hard. What would you like to do?
Have we decided to help the Cyclops?
It's my decision to help the Cyclops because we can. We know that there are at least ones that we can talk to. So help him first, and then see if we have to fight him.
Got it. How far away is he? As a distance, as a large distance. Yeah, I'm gonna dash forward just a little bit more around the corner so that I can see the Cyclops. And yeah, we're in good range. I'm gonna use my meta magic and use a source point to double the casting distance of this spell. And I'm going to cast haste onto the Cyclops.
That's not bad. Because if he turns out to be bad, you can give him lethargic.
Huh. Okay.
That's it. That's the end of my turn.
Alright. Tyr, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I will look just a little bit around that wagon and go, hey, Laurel, hurry up. Haste. Because most of all of my elemental spells will hit him.
Oh, I'm juicing. Sweet.
Alright. So, just as a reminder, you have +2 to your AC, advantage on dex saves, an additional action that you can use to take the attack action, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object. And your movement speed is doubled. So just keep that in mind. Tyr, is there anything else you would like to do?
He already got the bonus on that. We already know a Cyclops. No, I'm good.
Alrighty. After that, I thought it would be really funny to take you up on an offer to bite your dick, but unfortunately he's too far away.
It was metaphorical. You don't have to actually do it.
So this flaming creature kind of looks towards you guys, the one who's already been hit, and you see his fire flare up, and he reaches out, and you see this long sword kind of form out of fire as he just kind of makes this weird, like, screaming noise towards you. He's just like, and then he swings at this Cyclops twice. Swell. Both attacks seem to bounce off of the Cyclops' armor. After that, it is Laurel's turn. Laurel, what would you like to do? You are hasted.
Okay, cool. Let's see. Is this, this map is reflective of the time of day, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright.
It's a little lighter than the map shows, but for the most part, yeah.
Okay. And I assume that I'm still in my big old gal form, so
Well, I guess that's up to you.
I guess that is up to me. 'Cause I was like, if I'm sitting on top of the cart, I'm not gonna sit up there as a big old 11-foot werewolf. So it would just be little old me.
Alrighty. So, instead of Laurel the werewolf, you are Laurel,
Laurel, sorry, good lord, that was an involuntary stretch. Yay!
much smaller paladin.
There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just as mean and deadly. Get my cardio in. All right, I'm going to full dash sprint towards the fight. I'm just can't quite get there. Almost though. So we'll stop. So I'm doing the math in my head. I'm pretty sure I did that wrong. It's 60. So that's 120, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. I can do math just a little bit. Yeah, I'll stop just short.
You almost get there.
Almost get there.
You are close enough to see more details. These creatures are not very tall, but you do see that they are very lean and muscular.
Mm-hmm.
And they seem to have, like, almost fiery equipment or equipment made of fire. It's very strange looking.
Okay, alright.
The Cyclops is roughly about 9.5 feet tall. Quite thick.
Alrighty.
But its face is covered by a helmet.
Gotcha. Alrighty.
Alright.
That's it.
I mean, you have a bonus action.
Bonus action. See. I do have a bonus action. Freaking... Nah. Not right now. I like freaking re-familiarize myself with my old stuff. I've been this werewolf for so long.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's go. Just go. I'll
Alright.
I'll know what I'm doing next turn.
So, you see in its left hand, and you can almost hear this whispering voice under the helmet, and you can assume it's casting some kind of spell or doing something as it grips its mace with both hands, and you see this lightning kind of shoot through it as it swings, and it doesn't even make a connection completely with both of them. You just see this lightning kind of surge out in almost a wave of a line of where it swings his mace. And they both have to make a dexterity saving throw or take... Dylan, you're not doing anything. Will you do me a favor?
Ouch.
Reroll 11d6.
45.
45. So one of them's going to take a quarter, and then one of them's going to take half. Alright. Alrighty. So you see this, Laurel, you get a very close-up view, and you can almost feel the static electricity as this wave of electricity shoots out. And it hits these demons, and they are resistant to it, but you still see them take a good chunk of damage. One of them looks very, very hurt. And through the fire, you can see his black blood oozing down its body. Next, it is Bloutz's turn.
Oh, man. See,
You are still hooked up to the cart.
Does that take an action or a bonus action to reduce?
It takes an action. Or you can just shoot your bow from where you are.
Thing is that there's a waif that ran up. So bonus action, I'm going to command Geniel to run up, and action, I'm going to release Geniel because he can make it there, flying.
All right, so you use your action to unhook Geniel.
Yeah.
All right.
And bonus action, command him to dash up to the sorcerer who ran up alone. He'll basically just stand in front of her, and that will be my turn because Bloods is still stuck there.
Alrighty. After that, what's the other guy's turn? Yeah, he's gonna try to hurt this Cyclops. I was wondering if he would care about the new threats, but this Cyclops is a threat, so it is what it is. He's gonna take 2 swings. You see this this kind of mace form out of its fire as it is mid-swing, and it swings for really good rolls. So you see this thing swing and hit him with this sword made of fire, and you see Cyclops catch fire as he is hit twice. See his fire. You just see this fire creeping up his leg. It's actually pretty decent damage. All right. So after those little swings, it is Razmi's turn. She You know what? So Razmi, kind of peeking her head around the back of the cart, kind of starts creeping out a bit and quickly hurries over to Bloutz and looking at the Cyclops and the demon. She looks at you, Bloutz, with like, just fear in her eyes as she unhooks you and she says, "Good luck." And then she runs to the back of the cart again and kind of hides behind it. After that, it is Seltra back at the top, round 2. It is your turn. One of them looks almost dead. One of them looks decently hurt. And you saw the Cyclops take a pretty good hit.
I'm gonna keep going after Fiery Boy to his right. I'll run a little bit closer. 10,
Sure. What can that hurt?
20, 25, 30. Yeah, I'm not running all the way up there though, because I got little legs. Oh, 17 for the first hit.
That is a hit.
30 for the second hit.
That is a hit.
One day I'll remember to cast Branding Smite first, but today's not that day. 36 damage total.
We'll separate them.
22 and 14.
Alright. So the 22, you hit this one in like the side of his shoulder, and you see it goes through his shoulder and into his throat and out the other side. And as he falls, the one behind him, almost directly to his left, is pretty much the same line of sight. So you go ahead and shoot your second arrow. With a 30 to hit, it carries over and hits him for, you said 22 damage?
The second one was 14.
Okay, 14. So you see that one take 14 points of damage.
Alright.
Alrighty. Is there anything else you would like to do? Bonus action?
No, that's it.
Alright. Mavari,
Yeah.
you're right there. You got Ganyel in front of you. Do you want to hop on his back and ride off into the sunset?
I don't think I could take Ginyel.
You never know until you try.
How's that fight looking with those other two?
One is dead. The one immediately to the Cyclops' right is dead. The other one is he's pretty hurt. He's decently hurt. You can see blood coming out of him.
I don't think I can see him past the Cyclops, though.
Well, the Cyclops is tall, and he's small, so you can see him like behind the legs of the Cyclops.
Oh, okay.
He would get a slight bump to his AC, but not significant.
And Lorella is right there. That guy's right there. He's been hasted. I am just gonna duck behind Geniel a little bit and definitely use him as cover and like see if I can convince him to creep back with me, still shielding me with his body back to the cart.
How do you want to do that?
Technically mount him? Because then I could bonus action tell him to run back.
Oh, right. Okay, I can do that. She'll like cautiously like climb onto his back. Be like, "Can we go back to the cart?" Actually, she's actually probably faster than Geniel, but this is shield.
Okay.
All right, so that's it.
see
That's
you.
the end of my turn.
All right, you mount Ganyel.
Don't you say it like that.
Why not?
That's
Wouldn't
it.
be the only one to be thinking it.
All right, fine.
I hate
you
it
climb
here.
on top of Ganyel.
I'm going home.
How do you want me to word this? All right, fine. In the heat of the moment, you get on him. Tyr, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I am going to move up to just behind Seltra. Shit, wrong one. And just in range of most of my spells in case this doesn't go as peacefully as I'd like, because I'm pretty sure I've already launched my missile. So when she gets there, we'll figure this out quickly. So hold action.
What are you holding?
Anticipation. The ability to cast a spell in a minute, depending on whether or not I need to polymorph him.
You have to actually specify what you're casting.
I'm
So essentially,
holding a-
whenever you hold a spell, you are casting it. Like the spell slot is spent, it's done, and you're using your reaction to cast that spell. Should you have to.
Move up in preparation, and I'll wait.
All right. So you're not holding anything. You're just
No.
moving up and waiting.
I'm not wasting spell slots for that.
You can hold a cantrip.
I'll hold a firebolt.
Okay. For the Cyclops, in case he
the-
gets.
Antsy, yes.
Okay. So if he gets aggressive with Laurel, we're gonna firebolt. Yes, sir. After that, it is. Oh no, he did. Laurel, it is your turn. What would you like to do? You have that Cyclops in front of you. You saw him do this like kind of wave of electricity in front of him, hitting both of these fellas. And then you saw one die with an arrow, and the other one get severely hurt by another arrow. Just
Alrighty.
over your shoulder.
Okay, I got a lot slowed down just a smidgen because I'm just like, wow, I don't even think I'm gonna be needed here. But due to the fact that there is one guy still up and we're trying to help the Cyclops, I will do my due diligence and I will help. Gonna step over this guy because you said it was the guy on the right who was down,
Yes, ma'am.
and then I will cheat forever. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Take out my sword. It's kind of like, weigh it in my hand a little bit. It's been a minute since I used it. And longsword, go.
Let's see if your attack reflects it.
I know, right? I was like, let's see if the old girl holds up. Ugh, not a great start. That's a 12.
Unfortunately, the fire surrounding him kind of pushes off your visual inspection of where he would be, and you miss.
Alrighty, that is a 22.
But the second one hits just fine.
Alright, so then that is 11, but then I'm also hasted, so I get another attack. So
All
then
right.
that is
He looks decently hurt by that.
25.
A 25 to hit?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. That'll
Okay.
hit.
And then that's going to be plus 6 plus another. There we go. And that's 15. Total. With just 3 radiant damage, and then I'm going to add a smite onto that.
Okay. What level?
You know what? I'm getting some help. I'll just do it at first level.
Alrighty.
And do I get to add an extra D8?
You do.
Alrighty, excellent. So then that is D8. It's loaded. 19 radiant damage.
Yeah. How do you want to smite this fellow from life?
It just, like, I'm sitting there, I'm kind of panting and huffing and puffing because, like, I can't, oh god, just sort of like slide past the giant, like, hit one, like miss, hit, and then just come down, my sword glowing in the dark, and just slamming down onto this guy. And a pillar of light erupts, evaporating him.
Alright. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Oh, no, that's it.
Fair enough. It is the Cyclops' turn. It looks at both of the demons, and then looks at you, and despite the fact that it has a helmet on, you can kind of see an eyebrow, because, it's Cyclops, kind of narrow a little bit, slightly through the slit in its helmet, and you see this electricity build up again as it raises its mace over its head towards you, and then he brings the mace down, and he rolls a natural.